Okay, this morning we are going to review dividing a 3-digit dividend by a 2-digit divisor, and then we are also going to divide a 4-digit dividend by a 2-digit divisor. But let's review. Always start with this number right there. 28 is close to 30, and 940 is close to what number? That 30 goes into evenly, and we know that that is 900. So 900 divided by 30 should be close to, our answer should be close to 30. So let's divide. I'm going to put 940 here. We're going to put 28 here, and we are estimating it to be close to 30. So we know that 28 does not go into 9. So let's take 28 and multiply it by 3 to see how close to 940 we get. So 8 times 3 is 24. 3 times 2 is 6, plus 2 is 8. We get 84. If I subtract, I get a remainder of 10. Can I have a remainder of 10? Absolutely. So bring down your 0. Now I have to estimate 28 into 100. So basically, this is my new problem, 100 divided by 28. Well, 28 is close to 30. And if you do your multiples of 30, you would get 30, 60, 90, and 120. So which one of those is closest to, which one of those is closest to 100, but not over 100? Well, that would be, again, 3. So let's estimate 3. Well, we already multiplied 28 times 3. So let's see what our remainder is if we subtract. So if I subtract this, I'm going to get 16. Can I have a remainder of 16? Yes. I put my 3 up there, so my answer would be 33, remainder 16. See how estimation really helps in your division. Our next problem, we are going to divide a 4-digit dividend by a 2-digit divisor. And we do the exact same thing when we estimate with a 4-digit. So our problem now is going to be 6,247 divided by 29. Well, again, I chose a number that was close to 30. I didn't do that on purpose. So 29 is close to 30, and obviously 6,247 is close to 6,000. And so when we divide, we know our answer needs to be close to 200. So let's see what we do when we divide. So I'm going to put my 29 here. I'm going to put my 6,247 here. And we know that 29 does not go into 6. Well, our first estimate is going to be 2. So let's multiply 29 times 2 and see what we get. Well, that's 18. That's 4, 5, 58. So I've got my 2 here, my 58 here, and when I subtract, I get a remainder of 4. And we know that 4 can be a remainder. Bring down your 4, just like we did in the last problem. Now this one's kind of easy because we know that 28 times 2 is equal to 58. And 44 is a whole lot less than 58. So we know that I have to try a number smaller than 2. And the only number that's smaller than 2 I can try is 1. So 1 times 29 is 29. And then when I subtract, I'm going to get a remainder of 15. My last thing I'm going to do is bring down my 7. Now I have to estimate 157 divided by 29. Well, we know that that's 30, and we know that 157 is close to 150. So I'm going to estimate my number to be 5. So let's take 29 and multiply it by 5. This right here can be done mentally. I wrote it down for you so you can see it, but you can actually estimate that mentally. So when I multiply this, I'm going to get 145. So I'm going to put my 9 up here, my 145 right there. And when I subtract, I get a remainder of 12. So my answer would be 219, remainder 12. Hope that helps.